Hi, Eric Peacock here with Puravida Fitness. Here to talk about more mobility. That's our focus this month, is mobility and flexibility. So I want to give you guys some tools that you can incorporate into your warm-ups, into your everyday life to help you feel better, move better, and perform better. Whether it's in the weight room or whether it's out doing some kind of weekend warrior sport, it's important that you get your joints moving good. And the problem is a lot of us sit and compress our joints all day, so they're kind of stuck. So we have to unstick them so that there's good sliding blood. We don't get one of the itises, tendonitis, bursitis, you name it. So one important joint we always hear people complain about is the shoulder joint. And shoulder mobility is a big thing. It's actually a real high priority in terms of overall movement. So these drills here, we use this rogue band, and you can get these at roguefitness.com. They're great for mobility work. We use them a lot here in the studio. I'm going to give you 3 quick drills you can do on your shoulder for shoulder mobility. So number 1 is, I call it the back scratch, back pat. I'm going to put this over my shoulder, push in here, tall spine, come up, pat my back, come around, like I'm scratching my back. I'm going to hold a good posture. I'm going to do this about 10 times each side. So I'm trying to get as far as I can without compensating. The nice thing is this band kind of opens up the joint. It gives me a better result. We're going to do 10 reps there. The next one, this one feels really good, is we're going to step out a little farther, make sure we're in a nice tall posture. I'm going to roll from the shoulder right like this. Really roll this sucker out. And then that way I'm kind of opening up that shoulder joint, I'm opening up the chest. And then the third one is I'm going to come down like this. I'm going to anchor back. I'm going to get a good stretch in my upper back, but I'm going to do the same thing this direction too. This is good, especially if you're going to do a lot of overhead pressing, just to get that shoulder joint loose and moving good. The other thing you want to do with shoulder mobility is to add some stability. So we want to activate the shoulder girdle muscles, the muscles around the shoulder blade that support the muscle, or that help. What they do is they kind of control the shoulder blade so that there's clearance when I go overhead. And when those muscles get weak, I get kind of a rubbing, or I get kind of a catch in my shoulder. So I want to make sure those muscles are active too. So an easy one I use to just activate, this isn't the YMCA from the 70s, this is just a quick activation. I go from a Y to a T, Y to a T, and I hold this back here a little bit. I squeeze my shoulder blades down and in, just to activate my upper back muscles that kind of go to sleep during the day when I'm sitting at a desk. So mobilize and activate, those are good shoulder health things you could be doing before your workout. Definitely, if you haven't got access to it, go to Rogue Fitness and grab one of those bands, especially if you're on the road. There's something you can take on the road, and just make sure you attach it to something sturdy. So that's my tip of the week, shoulder mobility and scapular activation. We'll see you next week here at Puravida Fitness.